The Israeli military says it is carrying out extensive strikes in the Gaza Strip. A spokesperson for Gaza's Hamas-run civil defense agency, the Strip's main emergency response service, told the BBC that at least 34 Palestinians have been killed and 70 others injured. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, said it was targeting what it called terror targets belonging to Hamas. This is the largest wave of airstrikes in Gaza since the ceasefire began on 19th of January. Talks to extend the Gaza ceasefire have failed to reach an agreement. 3 houses were hit in Deir Al-Balah in central Gaza, a building in Gaza City, and targets in Khan Younis and Rafah, Reuters reported, citing medics and witnesses. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Defense Minister Israel Katz ordered the strikes on Tuesday morning, according to a statement from the PM's office. This follows Hamas's repeated refusal to release our hostages, as well as its rejection of all of the proposals it has received from U.S. Presidential Envoy Steve Witkoff and from the mediators, it said. Israel will, from now on, act against Hamas with increasing military strength, it added. The plan for the strikes was presented by the IDF over the weekend and approved by the political leadership, it said. U.S. President Donald Trump's administration was consulted by Israel prior to carrying out the strikes, a White House spokesperson told Fox News. Negotiators have been trying to find a way forward after the first phase of the temporary truce ended on 1st March. The U.S. proposed extending the first phase until mid-April, including a further exchange of hostages held by Hamas and Palestinian prisoners held by Israel. But a Palestinian official familiar with the talks told the BBC that Israel and Hamas disagreed over key aspects of the deal set out by Witkoff at the indirect talks. The latest war between Israel and Hamas started on 7 October 2023, when Hamas killed more than 1,200 people in southern Israel, mostly civilians, with 251 taken hostage. The assault triggered an Israeli military offensive that has since killed more than 48,520 people, most of them civilians, according to figures from the Hamas-run health ministry, which are used by the UN and others. Most of Gaza's 2.1 million population has been displaced multiple times. An estimated 70% of buildings have been damaged or destroyed. Healthcare, water, and sanitation systems have collapsed, and there are shortages of food, fuel, medicine, and shelter.